Good day, everyone. This is Sydney Lefofe of SL Podcasts. I'm very excited again today to be sharing information with you, the information that is meant to change your life and make you better. We are on another important topic today, which we are definitely going to learn something from. It is very important for us to share information, to share our experiences so that we can develop each other and so that we can grow together, because it is very important for us to see ourselves improving on a daily basis so that we give ourselves a chance to be better people and to see things differently and to keep growing until we reach a stage where things are working or we are rolling the way we want to roll. It is very important for us to come to that. And today we are on another important topic, our blueprints. What we need to understand is that we are manifestors. Whatever is going on within us, our outlays or our layouts within, those are the things that we manifest to the outside. Whatever we see around us, whatever we see as an overall in our lives, those are the things that are giving us a true reflection of what is going on within ourselves. We can't manifest anything that has not been blueprinted within us. We manifest, or we do see the results of what is going on within us, what we believe in and our belief systems and the things we deem true and factual. Those are the things that we see manifest on the outside. It is very important for us to understand that our outside, or the things that are happening around us, the results we are getting are a true feedback of what is going on within ourselves. And if we don't like the outcome of our lives, we should know, we should look within ourselves and we should work on the blueprint. We should correct something, because we can't manifest what is not clear as an outline or as a layout of our lives. We only manifest the designs that are clear within ourselves. That's why we are talking about blueprints today. Before we build a house, we are requested to sit down, think about what we want to see as a house. And we talk to our architect and they draw a blueprint or they draw plans. And we give the plan, the finished plan and the approved plan to our builders. And the only thing they need to do is to follow the blueprint. And the end result will be the house of our dreams, or what we envisaged as a house. It comes as a result of somebody following the blueprint. And that is true even with our lives. We manifest, or the outcome of our lives are as a result of the blueprint that is within ourselves. And if we are not careful, if we are careless with our blueprints, we are definitely going to see the results that we are not very happy with. And we really need to come to understand that we need to take care of our blueprint. What is going on within ourselves? What we see as a vision? What is the layout of our lives? What is the design that we want to see? And like I said, we are manifestors. We will manifest what we have blueprinted. It is very important for us to come to that. And it is very important for us to keep checking the truth and the facts that we are holding within ourselves. Because if the outcome of our lives are not a true reflection of what we want to see, we need to check the truth and the facts that we are holding dearly, because it is very important. If we want our lives to change, we need to change the way we look at life and the way we perceive life. It is critical for us to be looking into all those things. If our lives are not as per what we want to see, we should know the truth and the facts are worthless. And we need to look into them and review them so that we can change the blueprint. And the moment our blueprint change, we can give ourselves a chance to manifest what we really, really, really want. That's why it is very important for us to be talking about topics such as this one. Our outside world and our achievements are a carbon copy of what is going on within us. It is very important for us to understand that whatever we see with our lives is a carbon copy of what is going on within ourselves. And because, like I said, we are manifestors. We manifest what is going on within ourselves. We don't need to beat around the bush and assume that what we see is because of luck or lack of luck. It's because of what is going on. The blueprint that we are holding dear to ourselves. These are the things that are influencing everything that we are seeing as results. Or our lives are dependent on the designs and the layouts that are within us, because those are the things that we see on the outside. It is very important for us to come to that realization. Our realities are a clear picture of our blueprints. As much as builders follow the blueprints or the plans to hand over a finished house to the owner, we manifest what is within ourselves, and we see with the results that are surrounding our lives that we have a good blueprint or we have a defective blueprint. And if we have a good blueprint, we are definitely going to see good things happening, and we are going to see an improvement in everything that we are working on doing. And if the blueprint is defective, we are going to see the cracks, we are going to see the cockeye corners. We are going to see that we don't like the outcome that we are seeing because of the blueprint. If the house plan is bad, and if the builder cannot pick that very quickly, we are going to realize that the house won't be the house that we have envisioned. And it will be very costly to make those adjustments on the house. And this is how important blueprints are. This is how important plans are. This is how important our inner layout and our inner designs are to us. Because if we are not careful, we are going to realize that the outcome of our lives are not going to be as pleasant as we wish. And if the outcome of our lives are not as pleasant, we should know the truths that we were holding and the facts that we were holding were defective. This is what we really need to process, and we need to understand this, because as much as we want our lives to be successful, as long as we want to see success or to see the manifestation of good things around us, we need to be very careful with what is going on within ourselves. It is very important for us to understand that for us to see the change that we so much wish for, something has to give in. Something has to change for us to see the manifestation of the things that we wish for. If nothing changes, if the blueprint remains the same, we are always going to see the outcome being the same. That's why it is very important for us to keep reviewing our lives, to keep seeing the outcome of our efforts. If our efforts or the outcomes of our efforts are not a true reflection of what we want to see, we should work on the blueprint. We should go back to change something. The pictures that we have, the designs and the layout, they need to be worked on until we can be manifestors of good things. And the only thing that will give us the proper feedback is the outcomes of our lives. If we like what we see manifesting in our lives, we should know we are working with a good blueprint. But if the outcome of our lives are not what we want, we should know we are working with a defective blueprint. The blueprint is important, like we said, and if the blueprint is good, we don't need to change anything. The only thing that we need to do with a good blueprint is to keep on duplicating and multiplying the blueprint. We go into mass production. That's why retail shops and fast food shops, they come up with a product. You talking KFC, they came up with a product, Streetwise 2. And the only thing they do every day is mass production. People come to buy Streetwise 2, and they keep producing the same thing every day and making profit out of it. The blueprint is working. They have a good blueprint of Streetwise 2, and they keep mass producing it until they make the necessary profits. And that's how life is. We need to understand that if the blueprint is good, if we have the good layout, the outcome will always be good. And the only thing that we need to be doing is mass production. We keep repeating the process because it is giving us good results. It is very important for us to understand we need to keep multiplying what works. And it is continuously giving us the good results. What works, we need to keep multiplying and duplicating and mass producing. It is very important for us to understand that we need to keep duplicating good blueprints. Because the thing that we wish for is to see the good results. And if the blueprint is good, if the layout is good, if the design is good, we need to keep doing that and get better and better and more good results. And the multiplication of defective blueprint is the multiplication of problems. The end result is always catastrophic. That's why we need to keep reviewing our layouts or our inner layouts and our inner designs. Because if we are going to keep multiplying the defective blueprints, we are definitely multiplying the problems. And the end result will be catastrophic. Our lives won't be what we wish to see because we are multiplying and duplicating what is not giving us the right results. That's why we are talking about blueprint today. And these are some of the things that we need to be looking into, and we need to be reviewing, and we need to be assessing on a daily basis so that we can multiply what is good and work on what is not giving us the right results. It is important to pay particular attention to the facts and the truths that we are holding within ourselves. Because if the facts and the truths are defective, we are definitely going to get better results, and our lives are not going to be the way we want to see our lives turn out or pan out. It is very important for us to be understanding all these things. We need to keep reviewing the blueprints, because we will keep multiplying and mass producing. If it is a good blueprint, we are definitely going to get good results. If it is a defective blueprint, we are definitely going to get bad results. And everything will be accumulating. Good things will be accumulating as much as bad things will be accumulating. It is very important for us to know the difference between successful and unsuccessful people. And the difference is the quality of the blueprint. It is very important for us to come to that understanding. The difference between successful and unsuccessful people are what is going on within themselves, the designs they are holding dear to themselves, the truths and the facts that are a part of the blueprint that is defining their lives. And it is very important for us to know the difference. And if we wish to see the difference in our lives, we need to be looking at the blueprint, and we need to be reviewing it. If it is giving us good results, we keep multiplying and mass producing what is good and giving us the good results. And if we are not happy with what we are seeing, we need to be working on the blueprint, making adjustments, working on the truths and the facts. And the moment we get it right with the blueprint, we can start mass production, and we'll see the results that we wish for manifest in our lives. We are manifestors. We manifest what is going on within ourselves. If we don't like the outcome of our lives, we should know something is defective within ourselves. It is tragic to think we are right. It is painful to think we got the formula of life only to realize we were right in our own eyes. Many people have this notion that they are right and they know what it takes to do many things, but the outcomes of their lives is saying exactly the opposite. And this is very tragic, because you don't need to be right in your own eyes. The results and the outcome of your life is the proper feedback that is giving us a proper feedback of whether you are holding the true facts and the truths that are working or not. It is not how much you say you are right, but it is how much you are producing the good results. This is something that we really need to understand and process properly. The outcome of our lives is a true reflection of whether we are right or wrong. It is not how many times we say, I'm telling the truth. The truth should be manifested in the outcome of our lives. If we are holding on to the good stuff, we will see with the good results. And if you are holding on to the defective truths, the outcome of your life will definitely show that there is something wrong with the way you are holding on to the truth and the facts of life. Our reality are a true feedback. This is something that we really need to understand. Our reality is a true feedback of whether we are holding on to anything which is worthwhile, or we are holding on to disastrous truths and facts. This is something that we really need to understand. It doesn't matter. It is not about how we feel, but it's about the truth and the fact that we are holding. And if we are holding on to defective blueprint, we know for sure our lives will always be catastrophic and disastrous. And we really need to give ourselves a chance by reviewing and previewing the blueprints that we are holding dear to. And we are concluding by saying we must admit to the fact that life around us is on a constant change. And if we are to keep up with the constant changes of life, we need to keep changing and processing things differently. We need to keep getting the new information. We need to be working on ourselves every day. We need to be working on the blueprint of our lives every day so that we can give ourselves a chance to the ever-changing world. Life is moving and moving very fast. And those who want to hold on to the things that used to work are going to realize that they needed to work on the blueprint and bring an update to what they've been holding dear to. It is very important for us to get to understand that we need to keep ourselves updated with good counsel. We need to keep ourselves updated with wise advices. We need to keep learning and we need to keep improving. It is very important for us. Otherwise, we are going to be left behind. There are no use to think and see our ways to be right while we are manifesting painful reality. There is no use whatsoever. It doesn't need you to think you are right. The only thing that we need to see is the outcome of our lives being what we wish for. This is something that is very important. We can make our lives better by our constant work on our blueprint. It is very important for us to keep working on ourselves, to keep working on the truths that we are holding on to. It is critical. It is important to know the danger of being right in our own eyes. This is something that we need to be really making peace with. We don't need to be right in our own eyes. We need to be right by seeing the right results manifest in our lives. It is very important for us to get the right results and to be right by having the good outcomes from the good blueprints of our lives. It is very important. It is important to resist the temptation to be right. We need to work hard on improving our knowledge rather than working hard to protect our fully. So we don't need to be working hard to try to protect our fully or our defective blueprint. Instead of working on improving our lives and improving our blueprint so that we can get the good results, we don't need to be protecting and working hard to protect our fully, trying to prove to everyone that I am right, while in the actual fact, your life or the outcome of your life is not depicting what you are trying to articulate. It is very important. And we are ending with two quotes. Every well-built house started in the form of a definite purpose plus a definite plan in the nature of a set of blueprints. According to Napoleon Hill, it has to be something. If we want our lives to amount to anything, we need to have a definite purpose plus a definite plan in the nature of a blueprint. It is very important for us to come to that understanding. For a house to be what we want to see, we need to be very clear on what we want to see as an end product of a house. Whatever we want to see as an end product of our lives, we need to have a clear purpose of what we want to see. And the other thing, definite plan in a form of a blueprint. We need to have a proper plan. And if we are not getting the right results, we need to go back to the plan and adjust something so that we can get the right results. And that the last quote Visualize this thing you want. See it, feel it, believe it. Make your mental blueprint and begin, by Robert Collier. It is very important for us to understand that we need to be visualizing what we want. We need to say it, feel it, and believe it, and make our mental blueprint and begin. The moment we have a mental blueprint, the moment we have a blueprint within ourselves, now we can begin. We can start anything and we can get the results that we want. Thank you very much.